You need no equipment, and if you've never tried yoga out before, this would be the best place for you to start. So what we're going to do is we're going to start down in what is called child's pose. So bring yourself all the way down to the ground. Join your toes, lengthen your hands out in front, and just let yourself rest your head down on the ground. Now you just want to start by focusing on your breath. So breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Okay, we just want to take some time to bring ourselves into this space. So letting go of the busyness of your day, starting to focus on your breath, being aware of how your body's feeling right at this point. So this time is yours to completely indulge in, a time that you have put aside to make yourself feel good. Just breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your nose. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. And just let your thoughts slow down. We're going to start with a really gentle flow. So inhale and lift yourself up into a tabletop, so your hands are underneath your shoulders. Then tuck your toes underneath and push yourself back into down dog. Inhale, travel forward into a plank, drop to your knees, exhale and come back into child's pose. Try that again. We come forward into tabletop, lift up into down dog, travel forward into your plank, drop down into child's pose. Now that you've got the sequence, focus on your breath. Connect your breath to your movement and travel through smoothly. Find a flow with your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Let's go 2 more times. Just starting to bring that movement and building some energy into your body. Your breath is incredibly powerful. So we start by really focusing and connecting that breath. Hold in your child's pose here and just connect to that breath again. Big deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. When we breathe in and out through our nose, we connect to our parasympathetic nervous system. But when we're stressed, we're in our sympathetic nervous system. This is when cortisol increases, our flight or fright response reacts, and adrenaline gets pumping. The more we can shift ourselves into our parasympathetic nervous system and we slow down our breath, the more we reduce stress in our lives. So just take this time to really focus on the breath and breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Come back up to your tabletop. Lift up to your toes. Come into your plank. Now we're going to slowly lower down into a cobra. If you want, drop to your knees. Otherwise, exhale, lower down. Then breathe in up into a baby cobra. You can stay here or lift yourself all the way up into up dog. Squeeze the bottom, pull and spread the collarbones, and then lift back up to down dog. Eyes come forward and we bring the right foot through between the hands. Now if it doesn't make it all the way through, just use your hand to bring that foot through so it's lining up with your fingertips. And then inhale, lift up through the arms. Back knee can stay on the ground, or lift that knee up and come into a lunge. Pull the fingers back and spread out through the fingertips like you're opening up through your body. Then exhale, hands come down over that front leg. Step back into down dog. Other side, the leg comes through, but doesn't make it all the way through. Use your hand to bring it in. Back knees down if you wish. And then lift up into your lunge, or all the way up. And just feel that amazing length that you get through the front of the hips, through the thigh, and lift your heart up to take the pressure off your lower back. And hands come down, step back to down dog, then walk your feet in towards your hands. Join your feet so they're together, hands come to your shins and lift up into a flat back. Then breathe out into a forward fold and let the spine lengthen. Then take a big breath in and rise all the way up to standing. Hands come to prayer and just breathe. Let your eyes rest and look at your fingertips. And think of creating a really long spine. Squeeze your thigh muscles to lift your kneecaps and allow your toes to relax on the floor. Let's take our breath up. Inhale and glide all the way back down into a forward fold. Hands come to shins, lengthen through the spine. Then breathe out and forward fold again. Step or walk your feet back into down dog. Let's try that flow again. So breathe in, come forward into your plank. Exhale down to tabletop. Push back to child's pose. Breathe in to tabletop. Breathe out to down dog. Breathe in to plank. Exhale and lower. Come again, 2 more times. Come forward. Feel how your body's starting to become more energized and how you're able to explore the edges of each of these poses now. Come forward again. Lift up. This one, come forward. Exhale and down. Let's come forward. Breathe in. Come up into your down dog. Bring that right foot through between your hands. Land on your back knee if you wish, or lift all the way up into your lunge and lean back. Exhale, hands come down. Step back, down dog. Other foot comes forward. Breathe in and lift. Lean back, come down. Hands come back, step back, down dog. Travel forward into your plank. Exhale, brace, drop to your knees if you wish, or lower all the way down. Inhale, sweep up into up dog and lean back. Then glide back, down dog. Step or jump your feet forward this time. Hands come to shins, lift up, flatten the back. Exhale, lower, forward fold. Take an empowering breath and rise up. Exhale and refocus. Let's try that all through 1 more time. So breathe in, lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Soften and dissolve. Step or jump your feet back into your down dog. Find that flow. Come forward into plank. Down to tabletop, back into child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Can you make your breath deeper and smoother. Last two. Come forward. And back. One more. Go back. Keep moving forward and come all the way back up into your down dog. Lift up. Right leg comes through between your hands. Remember, use your hand if you need for support. Then inhale, lift up into your lunge. Exhale, hands come down. Step back, down dog. Other side, step forward. Breathe in and lift up. Exhale, lower. Down dog. Come forward into your plank. Knees are your option. Exhale, lower down and sweep up to your up dog. Glide your hips back. Walk or jump your feet forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, breathe out, forward fold. And take your breath all the way up and lengthen. Exhale, come down and reset. Okay, we're going to bring ourselves down to stretch and open up our hips now. So breathe, lift up. Breathe out, come down. Lengthen through the spine first, and then let go and soften. Step or jump your feet back into down dog. Push the heels down to the ground. Then bring your eyes forward towards your hands and glide your right foot through between your fingertips. Let yourself sit over onto your seat bone. And just bring both legs so you're making a 90-degree box with both legs. Now if that feels right, you stay there and you just let yourself come forward until you feel a stretch through the outside edge of your front leg or into your glutes. And if you want, you can tuck this leg in a little closer and just straighten your back leg all the way around. So just play around with where this pose feels right and let yourself come down and sink into it. So this is called swan pose. And once you find the right position for your legs, just breathe. Now the thing with yoga is it's not about trying to find the perfect position compared to somebody else. It's about finding the perfect position that's right for you on that day. So don't be afraid to explore poses, to move until it feels good for you. You might like to lengthen your back leg further away, lengthen your fingertips out in front and let your head rest on the ground. And you might just need to keep that front leg bent further in. Again, once you're there, just breathe, slow the thoughts by focusing on your breath and just appreciating how your body's feeling right at this point. Slowing your breathing down, letting your body de-stress and relax. Let's gently come out of that. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Now with your back leg, bring that around to the front. Now if you want, just come with both legs crossed and we're just going to let ourselves come forward. If that's enough for you, you stay there. Otherwise you come into a half lotus by letting your foot rest up on top of your other side. Just wiggling around so you feel both seat bones even on the ground. And then you start to feel the hips. And then you just try and relax into it, and you just breathe. Close your eyes if you want, and just let the body melt down. So again, if it's too much, just let the foot rest on the floor and you're just in a cross-legged position, just letting the hips open up. We spend so much of our lives being too busy being busy, and yoga is a fantastic way to stop yourself from being trapped in the day-to-day busyness. Just by putting some time aside, you're able to slow down, de-stress and rejuvenate the body. Just breathe into this space. And inhale, lift up. Let that top leg slide over the other side and then wrap your arm around it. If that's too much with that bottom leg bent, straighten it out. Inhale, lift and turn your eyes around the corner. Use the hand behind you like a second spine to lift up tall and then turn your eyes. And the more you take your eyes around the corner, the more your body's going to follow. So keep turning with the eyes. Again, slow deep breaths into the belly and out. Let's try that all over the other side. So tuck in the left leg this time and swing the right leg around to the back, or come into that 90-90 box from before. And just wiggle yourself around until you find that perfect stretch for you today. And just let your body sink down into it. Breathe and relax. Let yourself come all the way up. Swing the back leg around from the front and either come into the cross-legged position or lift that leg up, rest it on the thigh, and then just let yourself come forward and relax down into it. Just letting the lower back lengthen, the eyes get soft, the shoulders relax, and you're just breathing. Inhale, lift up, slide that leg down the other side. Remember, if you want, straighten out the bottom leg. Lift up and turn your eyes right around to the back. Tuck your chin down, lengthen through your spine, and just soften. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring ourselves all the way down onto our back. So lie yourself down, roll back, and let yourself get really comfortable. So we're going to finish off with just a few minutes, just really letting the body lengthen, and then we come into a meditation. So give your knees a wee hug, and just gently rock them from side to side on your back. them straight in one side. Take that bent leg across your body and take your eyes away from it. Just feel this release through the lower back. Loosen up the spine and get into your bottom and outside of your thigh. Yoga has the power to unlock years of stored tension and emotions, and just to naturally help enhance detoxification by getting the blood flowing and loosening up the ligaments, the muscles. So just by adding in some daily yoga or weekly yoga, you can get all those benefits. Just bring both knees into the chest and gently rock from side to side on your back. And try the other side. Bring the knee in, take that across your body, and stretch the other way. And just bring both feet into the middle. From here you want to take a hold of the outside edge of your feet. If you can't quite reach them, just take a hold of the outside edge of your calves and just take your feet wide. This is called happy baby pose. And you just want to pull your heels down. At the same time you use your arms to take the knees wide. And then just gently rock from side to side on your back. Just a gentle rocking, just as a baby would do. They have this unique ability to be able to unlock tension and just do what feels intuitive to them. But as we get older, we tend to lose that ability. We want to recapture our own intuition and start to do what feels right for our bodies. From here, bring the soles of your feet together. Let your heels drop down onto the ground, your knees drop wide. And just bring one hand onto your belly and one hand onto your heart. Just start to focus on your breathing again. Try breathing in for a count of 4. Hold gently at the top. And then breathe out for a count of 4. Try that again. Breathe in gently for 4. And breathe out for 4. Keep focusing on a really slow, smooth breath. Focus on that count of 4 as you breathe in. And as you breathe out for 4. And just let your breath find its own natural pace. Let your hands open up by your side and let your legs lengthen out on the ground. Allow yourself to get really comfortable, long spine, feet full wide, palms up. And let the body get really comfortable. We just want to take a few minutes to allow this incredible work that we've just done for our body. Allow it to cement and do its magic. Just by taking a few moments to slow your mind and slow your thoughts, you'll feel an incredible sense of rejuvenation and refreshed focus. So just take this time right now just to simply focus on your breath. And don't worry if your thoughts are really busy. It's perfectly normal to start with. Imagine your thoughts right now like a busy highway in a busy city. The thoughts are just flowing through like the traffic. What we're trying to do is slow our thoughts down to more like a country road where a car comes through every couple of hours. Your thoughts are still there, but they're not as cluttered and busy. And how you do that is just by focusing on that breath. Focus on that smooth count in for 4. Watch the belly rise. Watch it drop. And breathe out for 4. And then just watch your breath find its own natural rhythm. And keep watching its smooth, calm pace. I'll bring you back in a few moments. You just stay focused on your breath and enjoy the space. Let's slowly start to bring ourselves back into the rest of your day. Start to bring some gentle movement through the toes, through the fingers. You might like to lengthen your arms over your head and just stretch your body out really long. And do the opposite of that by bringing your knees in towards your chest and giving them a wee hug. Just congratulate yourself for this time that you've put aside just for you. It can be hard to slow down, to find space for yoga, especially when we're just so busy with everything that we have going on in our lives. So be proud that you just made that choice to add some yoga into your life. Just enjoy how it feels right at this point. As soon as you feel ready, just bring yourself up to sitting. Just keep your eyes closed to start with. And let yourself find that calm breath that you had before. And think of creating a really long, tall spine lifting up through the crown of your head. Gently tucking the chin and breathing into the belly. When we get stressed, we tend to breathe really high into our chest and switch on that sympathetic nervous system. See if you can take moments in your day where you just breathe into your belly. where you just take that really soft, calm moment. You take a big deep breath in, you slow down, and you breathe out. When you feel ready, feel free to open up your eyes and bring yourself into the rest of your day. Hey, take a big deep breath in, exhale, and relax. Namaste. Hey.